Yo guys, so what is going on? Welcome back to another video now. Last night a little thing went down the Riverside. It was called Meet the Management, I believe. It was somewhere online. That was basically the title of it. Tony Pulis and 200 Borough fans went to Riverside last night to obviously discuss things around the club and overall to meet the management. Now, in that management talk, Pulis basically addressed some transfers that he wanted to get over the line and some of them that he wants to get, or should I say players that he wants to bring in. He mentioned one individual in particular, but I have a list of names here that I've seen on other pages, I've heard from people telling me, I've obviously researched them as well. But potentially, 4 or 5 names that could be coming in, 3 names that could possibly be going out, and like I say, 1 new contract offer to 1 player. But I'm going to get through it all right now. Now, like I say, these have been sent to me. Some of these have been sent, but some of them I have researched on as well. And one of them did get discussed last night. So, obviously in this Meet the Management talk, he basically mentioned 1 player in particular. Now, he was here last season, scored the opening goal against Derby away last year. You probably all know who it is. Mohamed Besic from Everton. When he left, obviously, as soon as his loan ended on June the 1st, Borough fans wanted him back ASAP, you know what I mean? Nobody really wanted him to go back to Everton and be in their first team picture. Now, from what I've heard from last night, Pulis basically come out and said, you know what I mean, he's trying to re-sign more Besic. Now, if that's on loan, I'll take it. If that's a permanent deal, I'll take it. Now, Mohamed Besic, for me, when he was here last season, the guy was quality. In our midfield, he dominated the play, he's a sweeper. Everybody talked to more about, I think everyone talked to Mohamed Besic purely because of his work rate, the effort he gave week in, week out, the passion he had for the club, even though he's only on loan. You know what I mean? Just, especially when he scored against Derby and obviously as soon as he ran off and kissed the badge and everything else, you can see then, it was almost like he found himself at this football club. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like he found himself at Middlesbrough. And looking at him, looked like he was happy, looked like he was settled here. Of course he was only on loan, so as soon as he went back to Everton, we got told that the new manager came in, we got told that he obviously then wanted to keep Besic kind of inside the first team picture. Now it's being sort of talked about that Borough want to bring him back. So we don't know. Of course, one thing though, the season kicks off in 2 days' time. Are we going to see any new players come in today or tomorrow? Yes, actually we are. We're going to see 1. Now, Mohamed Besic, it isn't him that's going to come in the next 2 days. I believe the window shuts. I believe it is in Monday. I may be wrong. Let me know in the comment section if I am wrong. I believe it is on Monday as soon as the window shuts. But I'm not 100%. But like I say, there is a new signing coming in. The guy's a free agent from Leeds United last season. He's called Lonergan. Now, this goalkeeper, I've seen him a couple of times. Don't personally know enough on him, or haven't seen him play a full 90 minutes for me to have a proper judgment on him. So I ain't going to take this sort of transfer. Just going to take what's on him. Like, obviously, if he comes in, welcome to Middlesbrough Football Club. Please come and give your best. I don't know of you yet. I haven't seen you play. But Lonergan is basically 34-year-old, free agent. I've seen on Twitter, I've seen on Facebook, I've seen on other sort of, on other sort of social media platforms that a lot of people are saying this guy isn't very good. A lot of people are saying there's a reason why he's a free agent and whatnot. But I can't personally, as a football fan, as a Middlesbrough football fan, judge this guy and say, please, bro, don't get him, because I've not seen him play yet. So until he comes in, until I see him play, I can't make a judgment on him. So I say, it's been passed around today that he will be signing for Middlesbrough today. With him going, or should I say with him coming in, there is obviously a goalkeeper leaving us. It's not Dimmy, it's not Randolph, it's going to be Connor Ripley. It's come out that if Lonergan does sign today, or if he signs at all, Connor Ripley will probably be shown the door. It's a real shame, to be honest with you. It's a real shame. Connor Ripley, yeah, okay, I know in pre-season he let 2 in against Rochdale, but apart from that, I'm pretty sure that he got Player of the Year at Oldham last season. I rate him highly. I really do, Connor Ripley. As maybe he's a Championship to League 1 goalkeeper, that's when I rate him. In the Premier League, I probably wouldn't have him in the Premier League, but I think in the Championship, yeah. Do you know what? I'd have him as a number 2. If Randolph gets injured, I'm sure that we'll all call upon Connor Ripley. I know there's a lot of fans out there that don't like him, but let's be truthful. You know what I mean? He hasn't really ever been given much game time at Middlesbrough, especially inside the first team picture. Cup games and whatnot he has done, and obviously that's whenever I've seen him play. And not often enough whenever our players go out on loan, I try and keep an eye on him just as a fan. Just, obviously if these lads play from a football club, if these lads are out on loan at different clubs, I like to try and keep an eye on him. Watching Connor Ripley last season, I could see, do you know what I mean? That obviously, where he goes, the fans seem to get almost like attached to Connor Ripley. Everyone likes him. So watching him in pre-season, I know he had a second half against Rochdale. It might have gone the way it went. I still thought to myself, he's good enough to be our number 2. And you know what? It's the Boro fans that's supposed to, after that said, give the guy a chance. So, if Lonergan comes in and Ripley goes out, listen, Ripley, if you go on a permanent basis, good luck to you in the future. I really, really do mean that. I like him. I honestly feel like, you know, he hasn't been given enough of a chance here. And that's my own personal opinion, so good luck to him. Now, there's a few other rumours going about of players that could potentially be coming in. We're seeing Matt Phillips, and Matt Phillips we're linked with. Yes, Boro do need a winger ASAP. Obviously, Traore is injured, so ideally, we need a winger to replace him. If that's going to be Matt Phillips for this time being, and then who knows, obviously, Traore, Matt Phillips, we have to battle out their positions to keep right mid. But the chances are that we need a right mid. Ideally, before Saturday, but you know, you got like, what, 1.5 days to get a deal over the line to get this guy on the bus to, obviously, Millwall. So, Matt Phillips I would take. If he comes in, fantastic. More betters, I just spoke about then. We are trying to re-sign him as hard as we can. Joe Bryan, the guy I spoke about from left back. I actually had a Bristol City fan comment yesterday saying, please don't take him. I'm sorry. I am not the person that does all the transfers in the Football Club. I'm simply a supporter. I say, man, that's what I mean, man. That's what I'm telling you also. I read every single comment, by the way. I might not reply all the time. I am busy, but I say, man, when I reply, I can. I did see the comment. I did read it. If you take Joe Bryan, I apologise to Bristol City fans out there. But by your reaction, and from what I've seen, the guy is a top left back. Very young as well. Still got a lot to offer to the game. I would take Joe Bryan. The next one, he's currently at West Ham. Sam Byram. Again, another player I would take. So that's Joe Bryan, left back. Sam Byram, right back. Them two names there, you probably get muddled up with halfway through the season if they do sign. But if they are left back and right back, snap your hands off. I would happily have them at Boro. And there's another one, and I don't quite know how to pronounce his name. I'm going to give him a best shot. This Ndoye, or is it Ndayi? Someone like that. He's a centre mid. I've seen the guy, I just don't know how to pronounce his name properly. But we're linked with him as well. And then the very, very last one, he's a Boro boy. And there's a lot of speculation around this guy. I don't know if we're going to get him. Of course, I released a video a few days ago saying Martin Waghorn's on his way to Boro. It looks like that's kind of like took almost like a U-turn. It looks like he might be going to Derby now. The chances were that he basically wanted to move a bit to be close to his family because of course he is a Sunderland boy. But Derby, Frank Lampard, that sort of connection, it's going to attract players. Now, is that going to attract more players than what Tony Pulis will? By the looks of things, at this moment in time, obviously at this time with Martin Waghorn, that's how it's going. So Martin Waghorn at the minute is apparently on his way there. Only if they sell Vidra. Vidra stays at Derby. Waghorn will not leave Ipswich. That's basically the base of it. So if they don't sell him, but personally, if we could not get Hugh Gill, if we can't get Waghorn, I know it's like 60, 50k wages for Vidra. If we could afford it, and we could afford the £10 million for him, I would snap your hands off and take Vidra for next season, 100%. So that's basically the ins and outs. Hugh Gill, Phillips, Besic, Byron, and Ndayi, and that's basically the lads that could come in. On the way out, Martin Braithwaite, we all know he was on Bordeaux on loan last season. It looks like he might be going. Ben Gibson to Leicester. Looks like a proper thing that might be happening as well. Leicester have been swooping on this guy all of last season. And same man, obviously the summer of this season. So it looks like Ben Gibson could go. Adam Clayton shocked me at first when I seen it, but he's rumoured to leave as well. And with the new contract offer on the table, that goes to Adama Traore. Now, Tony Pulis always wants to keep hold of Traore as much as he can. Now, if Wolves hit that £18 million release clause, we can't argue it. If it's a release clause, you don't really have a say on it. He's trying to get this contract offer out to Adama Traore, from what I can see, before Wolves give out this £18 million and hit his release clause. Now, Traore, please sign the contract. If you don't sign the contract, then fair play. Good luck to wherever you go. But like I say, the contract's on the table for Traore. Is he going to sign it? Is he going to stay? Or is he going to look elsewhere? Who knows? We do know already that he has turned down PSG to stay at Boro. He's turned down a numerous amount of other clubs to stay at Boro to try and help us with promotion this season. But in order for us to get promotion, like I've already said before, yeah, okay, Traore is our massive player. But also there, I've just read out 6 or 7 names that could be coming in as well. I think Jordan Hugill will be a great asset. I think, you know what I mean? I think Bryan, I think Byram, them two there, left back, right back. I think Phillips at right mid as well. Them players and Mohamed Besic, them sort of players there, everyone that's on that list, I would happily bring into the club. Now, the lads have to go. The likes of Ben Gibson, the likes of Martin Braithwaite and Adam Clayton. I love Ben Gibson. But I think all the players are kind of replaceable. If Ben Gibson goes, it's not all bad, you know. We do have Ayala there. We have Flint in that position. We have Ryan Shotton that can play centre-back. We also have Dale Fry, who's obviously used as sub most games. So it isn't all doom and gloom. let's get these deals over the line and let's get them in before this window shuts. Hopefully we see some new faces. That's the hope. Let me know in the comment section who do you want to see come in from the list I've said, and do you think Adama Traore will sign a new contract? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, check out my social medias. They're all in the description down below. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for the preview, the first preview season, Millwall versus Middlesbrough. Until then, up the boro.